Okay, let's start by looking at our investigative questions. So I have my investigative questions in your text box. I simply clicked on this text icon and got this text box. After that, I copied these questions from my Word document and pasted them here. I think this is one of the cool features that Codif has. So you don't have to go back and forth to your Word document to see text or to type anything, so that you can type anything that you like when or while analyzing your data. Okay, so basically we'll be investigating how fast do roller coasters tend to be. So we will investigate if there are any differences between the top speed of older, newer or more recent roller coasters. Also we will find if the type of material makes any difference in their speed, and also we will see the typical top speed of a coaster that was established before 1980 or that was built before 1980, and also we will see the typical top speed of a coaster that was opened after 1980 as well. So yeah, of course we need data for these to investigate these questions. I already have data in our table. So if we need more tables, then we can simply click on this icon and we can have as many tables as we want. Yeah, we have various attributes, and we can actually edit those attribute properties here by simply clicking on there. And yeah, we might want to edit their properties. It shows this is a categorical uh, data, and then I might want to change sometimes, but for now I don't want to change because I know this one is a categorical um, data. And also sometimes we want to create a hierarchy there in the left side of a table. So we can, for example, we might want to create a hierarchy based on their type. So I can simply click on this and drag it to the left side. So it created a hierarchy. So it shows the first coasters are wooden coasters, and if you scroll down, it keeps me it shows the coasters after this line. All coasters are steel coasters. So yeah, if you can delete this hierarchy as well, you can simply click on this one and drag back to the table. Yeah, it's just eliminated the hierarchy. Okay, now I want to start with first question. So I want to we want to see the differences between the top speed of older, newer or more recent roller coaster. So I want a graph, so I want simply click on there and it gave me a graph. I want to move it here in the center. Yeah, I want a little bit bigger graph, so I just want to rescale this, and we can see here all the points like the yeah, all over the graph, because we don't have any variable in the x-axis and in the right axis also. That's why, sorry, y-axis also. That's why they are scattered all over the graph. Now I want to drag top speed there, of course, and I want to drag their age in the y-axis. So it created this graph automatically, and this is really cool that you can have categorical data and scale data in the same graph. So yeah, first of all I want to see the typical top speed. So I want to click on this mean. It automatically calculates mean. Also, if you want, we can calculate count and percent also. And yeah, it gave me mean of uh, mean top or average top speed of the newest coasters, recent coasters and older coasters separately. So the average top speed of newest coasters is 66.05 mph, which is greater than the average top speed of recent coasters, that is 58.07 mph, while the average top speed of older coasters is 49.41 mph. So by simply looking at their top speed, we can say the top speed of roller coasters has been increasing over the time. That's what this graph shows. But before concluding like anything, I want to see other I want to analyze this data further. So I want to click on this box plot so that I can see variability, because the average, it just shows shift, but it doesn't show overlap. So I want to see overlap or variability there. So I want to find actually interquartile range, IQR. So for that I might want calculator, and we have calculator there. So Q3 of newest data, I mean the third quartile, is 75.75. So 75.75 minus their first quartile is 55.25. 55.25. So it gives me 20.5 mph IQR. Similarly, the IQR for recent coaster, as IQR for the top speed of recent coaster is, I don't think I didn't calculate here, simply 65 minus 50, so it's 15. And for older, it is 55 minus 45, that's 10. So 10, 15, 20.5. So we can see greater variability of top speed, greater variability in top speed of newest coaster than those of recent and older. Okay, so I think I want to answer my third question now before going to second question, because it is related to typical top speed. So yeah, generally when we say typical top speed or typical value, we see mean value generally, or sometimes some people might want to say median also, but I'm gonna compare their means. As I mentioned, if someone is going to ride a coaster that was built before 1980, he or she might expect the coaster's typical top speed is 49.41 mph, while if he or she is going to ride most recent or newest coaster, she might expect faster than those older. So they would be 66.05 mph. And of course we can calculate the average of recent and newest also if we want, just as we calculate average, but now I don't want to calculate that. I want to answer my second question. So that is the type of material, if the type of material makes a difference in their speed. So I want speed in one axis, of course. Okay, so I want to show one more thing here. We can just move this scale left and right simply by double clicking there, and yeah, we can always rescale that. I want to rescale now, and I want one variable here, but I want to change this variable. For that I might want to have different graph as well, but I can work in the same graph as well. For now I am working in the same graph, so I want to drag and type now, not is. So it automatically calculated everything for me. So typical top speed of average top speed of steel roller coaster is 60.63 mph, which is greater than the average top speed of wooden coaster, that is 54.47. Also we can see greater variability in the top speed of steel coasters than those of wooden roller coasters. And if we want, we can calculate standard deviation and median also for further analysis of the data.